My name is Propst. I'm a grain auditor, and I've been with the state for just over 2 years now. Grain bin safety is a very important topic, as many accidents can occur in and around grain bins. When working in and around grain bins, there are a few safety tips that should be kept in mind at all times to avoid accidents. When working around a bin, any spilled grain should be noted. When stepped on, spilled grain can be very slippery and cause a person to fall. It is always a good idea to be aware of your surroundings. Tractors and trucks can be moving at all times when working in and around grain bins. Also, loud noises can be present, so earplugs is always a good idea. It's a good idea to never get in a rush to do things. You should always be focused on the task at hand and not worried about other things at the present time. If a person has to climb a grain bin, a few things should be done before the climb is started. A visual inspection of the ladder should be done to see if any bolts are missing, how the ladder looks, if it's structurally sound. If the ladder does not look safe to climb, do not climb it. Another thing that should be taken into account is the conditions outside. Did it just get done raining? Is it windy out? Could the bin roof or the ladder be slick? Next, when climbing a ladder, always remember the 3 points of contact rule. The 3 points of contact rule states that a person should always maintain 3 points of contact with the ladder while climbing. That is either 2 feet in one hand or 2 hands in 1 foot. The 3 points of contact rule helps prevent people from falling off ladders or bin roofs. When emptying a grain bin and the grain stops flowing, it is always best to try to get the grain flowing again from the outside of the bin. This can be done with a long pole to break up any clumps that are preventing the grain from flowing freely. In the case that a person must enter the bin, there's a few things that should be done before entering. First, power to all augers and fans should be shut off. Next, all equipment should be locked out and tagged out before entering. Have at least one person standing at a safe position who is available to help if something does go wrong. The person who does enter the bin should be wearing an appropriate dust mask, as grain dust can make it difficult to breathe. Working in and around grain bins can be a potentially dangerous job. Remembering a few safety tips can prevent accidents from possibly happening. It is always best to stay out of a grain bin if at all possible. Always focus on the task at hand and do not get distracted. Remembering these bin safety tips can help prevent accidents from happening.